What's up, Rules? I'm Kai. Hope you're doing well, and I have an exciting egg cutting video for you guys. The female that laid this clutch is a spot-nosed yellow belly het clown. And before we get to that, I want to give you an update as to all the things that happened this week. The most interesting things that happened this week are that we got two clutches on the ground, one from a Enchi pied het hypo, and she was actually paired to a super orange dream pied from Aussie Boyd's. And the other clutch that I got, I believe, is from a cinnamon pied het exanthic, and she was paired to a pied het exanthic. So we should be able to make some lightning pies, or at least we have the ingredients to make them. So fingers crossed. Really excited for those two clutches. Now back onto the topic of the egg cutting. I told you the mom is a spot-nosed yellow belly het clown. The dads to this clutch, I used a orange dream clown initially just to get her started, and then I switched over to a pastel spot-nosed Russo clown to finish the job. So I've already cut this clutch. I already know what happened. At least I think I know what happened, but I'm going to show you the egg cutting portion, but make sure you guys stick around because I'll show you what they look like out of the eggs as well. So let's get on with this. All right, so this should be a fun clutch to cut. We have 6 eggs. So this, hoping to hit some clowns. All right, so here we go. Now, my eggs have been hatching, or the hatchlings have been coming out around day 52, 53. And we are at day 53. It's kind of hard to see, but on a couple of the eggs, there's some superficial cuts. What I mean by that is you can see that they're trying to cut, but it hasn't cut all the way through. So you might see a little bit of red blood, but that's perfectly fine. It doesn't hurt the animal at all. And wow, we have, that's got to be a yellow belly spot nose. So very similar to the mom. Actually exactly like the mom. She is a yellow belly spot nose heifer clown. And because both males that I used are visual clowns, this one is heifer clown as well. So yeah, that's really, really cool. And you can see it coming out. Let's see if it'll take its first breath. There it is. Where's that little tongue flick? All right, so got one. Oh, and it's coming out. You really tell how busy the pattern is just looking at the head. All right, so we'll move on to baby number 2. And yeah, these guys are definitely ready. It's hard for me to pinch and roll here because they're pushing against the shell of the egg. I bet this one's gonna like kind of pop out as well. So we are looking for some clowns, but these are so far really, really beautiful. That is a pastel spot nose, I think also yellow belly, and that is a visual clown. All right, so that's good there. You can tell the spot nose again by how busy the pattern is. That's obviously a clown head. I'll clean that up for you guys so you can see. The blushed head tells me that it's pastel as well, and I'm guessing that it's yellow belly. If you just look in here, you see all the little pixelation inside these flames. So that's what I'm going by for now, but of course I'll give you guys a better look once they're all out of their eggs. And this one's got this like waxy substance. Some of them have this, some of them don't. I don't really know what it is, but it doesn't seem to be a big issue, as you can tell. All right, come on. Let's get some more clowns. And wow. So this looks like a pastel spot nose. I don't see the head. Yeah, this one's lighter than the first one, so I think this one is spot nose yellow belly, and I think this one is pastel spot nose Hereford clown. I don't see the head. This doesn't look that much like a clown pattern, so I'm guessing this is a Hereford clown. Of course, the big question will come when it comes out of the egg. Now this one's got a little bit of pink stuff on it. I don't know what that's from. I'm hoping what's inside is okay. I mean, it definitely feels very well developed. I can feel it pushing up against me. You can see that right there, that little ridge sticking up, that is its dorsal probably. I can feel it on the other side as well, although it's more of a curve. But anyway, we'll know when we cut this open. We're gonna do that right now. Make a small incision. Just ride the scissor right up against the top of the eggshell. Alright, we have another, no, this does not look like a spot nose. This looks like a straight up pastel. So that's a pastel Hereford clown. I don't see anything else in here. Yeah, I think that's it. Alright, let's move on. So based on the fact that we have 1, 2, 3 spot nose in here, I'm gonna say that the pastel and a pastel, I'm gonna say that the pastel Russo spot nose clown sired this clutch, and we got 2 more eggs to go, and I'm hoping to find one to hit one with Russo. And so far I haven't. This is another, that looks like a straight up yellow belly, possibly another spot nose yellow belly. For now I'm just leaning towards the yellow belly. It is very busy. That's the tail right there, so the head must be way underneath, and you can see some of the red flames coming up. So that's how I tell it's a yellow belly. Alright, so we got one more. Not looking good in terms of clowns. Our odds are not in our favor on this one. So we should have at least hit 2 clowns by now, because we should have a 50% chance of hitting clown combos. And so far we've only got 1. So we need a clown here. Come on. Oh my goodness, this is it. Look at that. Oh my goodness, that is freaking awesome. That is definitely a clown. Another yellow belly, spot nose, pastel clown at the least. Oh my god, that is freaking awesome. I cannot wait to see this one out of its egg. See it for all of its color and beauty. That is so cool. Alright, well, we didn't hit the odds. We got 2 out of 6 that are clowns, but really happy with the 2 clowns that I did hit. They are packed with genes. Russo would be hard to see if these have Russo. Again, we'll know better when they come out. Even the dad, the pastel spot nose Russo clown, Russo was very hard to see in him as well, but definitely had Russo in there, I believe. So alright, so let me put these back in the incubator, and when they come out we'll get another look at them. So here's the first one, the one with the lowest number of genes. And for this video, what I thought I would do, since this is a male, we're going to go through all the males, and then we'll take a look at the females. So this is a pastel 100% Hereford clown. And next up we have a spot nose yellow belly Hereford clown. It might have something more. I'm not too sure about it, because he looks a little bit more interesting than the mom. And the mom is a yellow belly spot nose Hetford clown. He seems to have a little bit more of a reddish hue. I don't know if that maybe is the Russo at play, but for now, until he sheds out or I get more suggestions and guesses from somebody else, I'm going to call this one a spot nose yellow belly het clown. Next up is a super spot nose. Now, I was trying to miss this because I was concerned that there might be some issues, because we know super spot nose sometimes have some issues, but he seems to be pretty much like acting like a normal snake. So I think it was, oh, that's cool. Right next to his, right behind the head, it's got like that orange triangle thing happening. That's really cool. So yeah, I think this is the super spot nose. It's a male, 100% Hetford clown. You know, that means he can make spot nose clowns, and everything that he produces will have at least one copy of spot nose. So that's really cool, and I think that is going to be really useful in the clown project. Oh my god, these guys are crazy. So this little boy is the last one to come out of his egg, and you can see this is got a little bit of its umbilical cord still there, but that's gonna dry up and fall off and heal up. This is pastel, spot nose, yellow belly, and possibly Russo. It's really hard for me to identify Russo when, you know, it's got so many genes, especially when pastel is in the mix, because pastel kind of blows things out. Russo gives you like this nice orange hue, but pastel just gives you this yellow hue and kind of like blows out any oranges and reds that could be in here. But definitely I think it has yellow belly. You can see the pixelations along the side. I mean, the pattern speaks spot nose and the color speaks pastel. So and it's obviously a visual clown. So the only thing I'm not sure about is the Russo part. But we have another one that's similar that I'm going to show you at the end. But for now, pay attention to, I guess, the blushings in the dorsal. See how open it is and how there's blushing within the dorsal. When I show you the female version, she doesn't have as much blushing. So maybe one of them is the Russo combination and then the other one is lacking the Russo. I don't know. So we got pretty lucky. We hit two of these. You saw the male earlier, the spot nose yellow belly male, and this one is the female. At least I think it's the female. I will recheck them, you know, before I post them up on Morph Market and also before I ship them out. But you know, all the males are definitely males, because once you see the hemipene, it's confirmed. Females, or some of them might, you know, be able to hold their hemipenes in a little bit better than others, and that gives you a false identification. So yeah, anything that is labeled as female, I will recheck and recheck. But this one is really, really cool. Just like the mom, like I said, spot nose, yellow belly, Hetford clown. So here it is. I think this one is my favorite out of the clutch. Again, you can see the pastel. It's definitely a clown. It's got the clown head. It's got the pastel, bright colors. It's got the pixelation on the side. That's the yellow belly, and the pattern says spot nose all day long. But if you notice, this one, its dorsal doesn't have as much of the blushing within it. So like I said, this is why I'm guessing that maybe one of them is Russo and one of them is not. And I know, like, if I look at all of my pastel clowns, there's a ton of blushing in the dorsal. So if anything, I would say that this one might be the Russo version and the other one is not. But again, I'll have to get some opinions from other people, because, you know, this is my first time working with spot nose clowns, producing spot nose clowns and producing Russo clowns, and if this has both, then I don't know, I might be a little inexperienced in that area. But so far, really loving this, and these guys are really, really active. All of them are super active, which is great, and I'm hoping that once they all shed out, they'll start taking their meals. So identifying these babies was not as straightforward as I had hoped. During filming, I did say that I'm going to reach out to a few other people to see if they can help me identify these hatchlings. I thought that I mostly needed help with identifying Russo, but I've already gotten a little bit of input back from a couple people, and it turns out that their guesses as to what these hatchlings are way different than what my guesses are. So I think what I'm going to do is wait until I get all their input, all their feedback, and then I'll make another video. That'll also give the hatchlings time to shed out so we can take a second look at them. Make sure you guys stay tuned for that. That about wraps it up for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're new to this channel and you want to be informed of future uploads, make sure you're subscribed and ring that notification bell. As always, thanks for watching. Please share, and remember, Royals for life. Peace out.